Okay, so we're adding materials. I think we said carpet, but let's see. Here's a loop pattern. It's kind of a tan carpet. So we're gonna add carpet everywhere, probably except for the bathroom area. Now I want tile. Tile. Now that doesn't matter on SketchUp, but just keep in mind if you're doing tile in the bathroom, you want to make sure it's got like some certain amount of friction to it. You don't want extremely slippery tile in the bathroom because then when it gets wet, it's a hazard. So I'm gonna do the herringbone. That looks fun. Ooh, I like that one. Definitely modern. Okay, so there's your materials. We can do wall colors, just regular colors for the wall. Some light yellows or something. I don't know. It's up to you. Nice, bright, cheery yellows. And maybe a blue for the wall that's got the view on it. Light blue. Kind of to mimic the sky. It's a very festive house. We do some light greens for the bedroom and the bathroom. There we go. So we got all that. What are the things we need? Oh, the roof, and then whatever fun stuff or like outside stuff we want. Now, of course, we're missing lots of stuff on the outside, like brick and whatever you wanted. It's modern, so it'd be kind of hard to. You can make modern look brick, but siding looks more modern, especially for the type of roof we're gonna have. So the next part we're gonna do is the roof. So we have a flat roof. You can do a flat roof. It looks kind of like uh, a little bit commercial instead of flat. So I like to do like a pitched roof, just a one side though, not like a A-frame or gable style, something like that. So just one sided roof. To do that, we'll do like we did on the container home, and you can start on one side. Let's see. We want the water not to come over here because this is our view side. So we probably want to put it down the back. Let's say back this side. And this would also depend like where you're trying to get water away from. If you had a low spot, you don't want to pour all the water into the low spot. It was over here. But we're just pretending this is flat. So I'm going to pitch it up. And of course, you would know what the pitch is because you have a certain number of feet and you have a certain number of pitch per feet or rise over run. I believe this was 30. So if we did a quarter inch per foot, it would be 30 divided by 4 inches, whatever that is. But we can also make it steeper than that too. So if it's an inch per foot, we could do 30 inches. So let's do 30 inches. So I'm going to say 30, quote mark. We're going straight up the blue axis. And then I'm going to come straight over here. You see it made a triangle. And then we're going to bring that triangle all the way across. And hopefully, yeah, it stays solid. Sometimes it'll pull itself in here. Now, it's not going to be perfectly flat like this all the way around. That doesn't happen. So we're going to pull this out about a foot further. Pull this out probably like at least 2 feet further. Now you could get into sun studies and stuff like that and figure out how far you would pull it out, but that's for a different course. So here we go. Got a 2-foot overhang and then a foot on each side. And then, let's see, how are we going to do this part? Because it can't come to just an edge. Yeah, perhaps I should have added more thickness here, and then I could have pulled it out a little bit. Let's see. So I'm going to fix it real quick. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to add an edge right here on the top. Extrude that a little bit, like that. Enough, like 7 inches, 6 inches. And then I'm going to extrude that piece out about a foot. And this is going to become my guttering system. Now you could have it all just pour off the end if you wanted to. And realistically, it wouldn't come to a point like that. But you could have it come off the end if you wanted to. And just pour off here, but that'll cause erosion right here over time. So all you have to do is draw a downspout on either side. Oops. And you can even use this as a downspout. Straight, yeah. Straight down. Could go into an underground drainage system, or it could just go flow away from the house somewhere. It's kind of hard to get it sometimes, or to where it's not, you're not going underground when you do it. That looks pretty cool. So there it is. I think that's off the ground there. It's going underground. That gives you drainage away to drainage area or somewhere further away from the house so it doesn't erode. There you go. So that's your roof. You can come back by and do roofing and do standing seam metal if you wanted to. It's kind of modern. You can change the color. You can also edit materials. We haven't gone through that yet. I'm going to paint all these standing seam metal. It looks like a very plain house right now because I only have one window in it, but you could add more windows and have this whole thing a window if you wanted to. You could put a storefront system in or very large plate glass, but this is just a basic overview. And fun stuff. So you can add trees. You can zoom out. There's not really any trees here. There's one right here in a pond. But you could add a fence line. You could add the trees over here so you could see your view out the window. You could zoom all the way in so you can see what the view looks like out the window, out your picture window right here, as if you're standing. Now see if it had trees over there, you can see the trees lined up and through the window. So to get trees and stuff like that, you do the same thing, 3D warehouse. Now just careful because trees, depending on, I would use the 2D trees instead of 3D because they use a lot of memory. So put 2D trees. So what these do is they look 3D when you're looking at them straight on, but basically if you move around them, they stay looking at you no matter what. So it's not truly a 3D tree. It's just like a plane in 3D, a 3D plane, if that makes sense. Those are, looks like some kind of pine tree. It says elm. I don't know. So we'll just download that one. There it is. So you can put like a whole, where is it, a row of trees over here. And remember, if you go in here, you can scale it up if you want to, make it much larger. Oops. Larger trees. And then if you use the move tool with control, you can copy those trees around as far as you want. A bunch of trees over here on the, oops, moving around. Uh-oh. Make sure they're on the face when you're copying them, and not up in the air like I did. And make sure they're facing the right way too. I thought they would move, but they don't. So just flip it around 180 degrees. If it doesn't work, you can always type in 180. 180. And then if I zoom in, I should be able to see those trees from afar. You have to zoom into your house. You can see. So now, oh, look at that. I got one of my trees is off the ground. But now I got a little view as I'm making my food in the kitchen. I can look at it across the view. You could add trees. You could add fence line, whatever you want. But that's basically it. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you.